Covering news where you live. 5 News starts with breaking news.
And first at 4, live team coverage of that breaking news in Fort Smith. 5 News reporters Kayla Davis, Rachel Williams are live at Mercy Fort Smith, the site of an hours-long lockdown today. That lockdown is lifted as the man accused of starting it is in the Sebastian County Jail. Kayla Davis just talked with police about this, about how this all unfolded. Kayla?
That's right, Darren. According to Fort Smith police, that suspect, 34-year-old John West, was found in a nursing education classroom, and he was also found in a small box with a physician's laptop and a tablet. They also say the black pistol that triggered a hospital lockdown was actually a painted toy water gun. Mercy tells us West was a former patient and was banned from the hospital last week. Officials have not said why he is no longer welcome on the property. Hospital staff called 911 when he was sighted again this morning. Fort Smith Police Department spokesperson Eric Mitchell says West pointed his gun at security when he walked in this morning, leading to the lockdown.
There will be an ag assault charge for that. We'll have a felony theft, and then he will also be facing a charge of impairing the operation of a vital public facility. He's currently down at Sebastian County Adult Detention Center. He's being held without bond.
Mitchell says there is no obvious motive that they have confirmed just yet, and the hospital is in the process of checking in with their patients, but there have been no negative impacts confirmed at this time. Live in Fort Smith, covering news where you live, Kayla Davis, 5 News.
All right, Kayla, thanks. 5 News reporter Rachel Williams continues our team coverage this afternoon. Rachel, you spoke with some folks who were there on the scene as this all began. What do you know?
Yeah, Darren, today I spoke with many different people who were either in the building or had loved ones that was in the building, and many of them were very concerned, and they stand outside watching all of this whole ordeal unfold. And for hours, law enforcement agencies were sweeping through the buildings while the hospital was on lockdown, and Mercy officials shared more about the suspect, 34-year-old John West, once he was arrested.
He was not a coworker here with us. He has been on campus before to receive care, and we did no trespass him last week. And immediately as we heard that he was on campus again, Tony and the security team responded, and when they discovered that he was potentially armed, that's when they called law enforcement.
The CEO of Mercy, Fort Smith, says they're still learning about every incident that happened while the hospital was on lockdown. And so far, no negative impacts have happened to nurses, employees, or patients while they were on lockdown, but they are still learning about that information. And tonight at 6, we'll hear from people who were inside the buildings and outside, and we get to share their stories about watching all of this unfold. But for now, I'm live in Fort Smith, covering news where you live. Rachel Williams, 5 News.
All right.